setting on this bitch, right?
Yeah.
Alright. This thing will record long enough, right?
Yeah, that's gonna keep recording. Alright. Dude, I always wish that like our intro music was playing here.
While we could hear it.
Yeah,
that'd
be nice
neat.
to kind of like settle into it.
Get us into it a little bit.
But before we get started, well, actually, this is What the Fuck But Why episode
8. Episode 8.
8.
Here we are, dude.
But I want to take a moment. Let's look around. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's soak it in. It's the last.
That was the last time we're gonna be here.
Last time here.
We're moving.
We're not
the
done
studio.
though. We're
not even close to being. We haven't even fucking started yet.
No. We're moving on up.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're moving on up.
Private studio at Big Ray's.
Yeah,
Big Ray's private studio.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do though.
Yeah.
You know it's funny.
This week, hopefully, we can get most of it.
You know it's funny, like you know how every time like we like start the podcast and then I make my coffee.
Yeah.
And then, like it gets cold.
It gets cold by the time you're ready.
Why don't I just use my Yeti?
Yeah, you got a Yeti, man. Yeah, because you always got that little cup.
Yeah, and it gets cold fast.
No, my Yeti keeps my shit warm, dude. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. But I wanted to do this before we forget that the reason why we're able to move to Big Ray's studio, and we should thank. Who should we thank?
Big Ray.
No. Well,
Oh, fuck. And then who, dude?
Our listeners for
thank
keeping
you.
this thing going.
Thank you, listeners. Yeah.
We have some dedicated
We got some
listeners.
people that like it.
You get a call. 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 You get a call.
Some people that like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who was who'd you want to thank though?
Oh, Jerry out in Arizona. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
Yeah, for being a listener.
Dude, he's the shit. Yeah, and I send him like stuff before, and he gives me little bits of feedback. He loves it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. It feels good to have a couple fans.
It does, dude. I sent him Luke Lackawanna. He's already seen it. There's a couple
Yeah.
people who've pre-screened the Lackawanna
Oh,
Green
really?
Thoughts.
They like
yeah,
it?
yeah. You sent it to some people, didn't you?
No.
Oh no.
No. I don't think I sent it to anybody.
But it's on the thing, right? Or no, it's in
private,
it's the
though.
private.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Because there's
private.
like 30 views on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe from me and you.
And me, yeah.
Yeah.
And I sent it to Jerry, so maybe he's been
Yeah,
watching it.
maybe a couple. But we'll reveal. Finally reveal.
He liked it though. He was like, dude, that's next level shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was like, eh, it's a
I think I
little
sent it to
different.
my...
It's different.
Yeah, I sent it to somebody, you know?
Yeah.
But and one more thing before we get going, okay? I wanted to reveal our logo on the podcast.
Didn't you already though?
No, you did on Facebook.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, the jackass and just put it up
So,
there.
so let's pretend
Well,
like
it's
that
because I
didn't
was
happen.
fucking I was fucking with the page and the group. We had to figure out how to privatize the thing.
But not everybody's on your page. So
No.
I'm gonna put it like here. I'm just gonna like right here is our new logo. Right here.
Wait, you got to do the face. What face were you doing?
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
just
like-
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I like the way I put the American flag behind it. I like that.
That
too.
one's the best.
Like,
Yeah.
because it matches.
Because it's got and it's faded.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
kinda
it looks
matched.
good. It's like in the background
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of it just black. Yeah, no, dude, you got skills when it comes to that visual shit for sure.
Yeah, and I hope people like the clips too. I'm excited about putting the little clips up.
Yeah, the little commercials.
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
Yeah, I was listening to podcast like like advice or people like I swear.
Yeah,
to
I didn't get a
God,
chance. You sent me that one. I wasn't able to watch
It's
it.
all right, but I swear to God, dude, we checked off every goddamn thing. Like they were like, make
We've
sure
already done it.
They were talking about the intro, and they were
Yeah.
like, it's sound recognition. Like make sure you have like a short, nice little intro because people like recognize the sound and it gets them into it. And we have like a short little sound. Like
Yeah.
when I hear our own podcast in the intro, I'm like, time to go.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I
get
mean?
excited about it. Yeah, it's good,
Yeah,
dude.
it's like perfect.
It's good. I hope we don't have to ditch it.
So they said don't do it too intro too long. They said make sure you have like an overall idea of why are you doing a podcast, and we do. We want to change people's. We
Perspectives
want
a
them to open
bit.
their mind to
To
different
certain
ideas.
shit.
We're not
yeah,
getting
right.
there yet, though.
No.
No.
Well, it's because we're still getting comfortable.
still getting
and
comfortable.
I think it's just fun, dude.
Yeah, but see, my beef with our podcast, and like you
You got beef with it?
Yeah, like for me, it's too short. Think about this, okay? It's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes of us getting into it, and then split that's 35. Split 35 into you talking and me talking. That's like 15 minutes
Each.
35, split 35, and then you talking and me talking. That's 15 minutes each. Maybe that's why every podcast we leave feeling like we didn't get anything off our chest.
Just
Yeah, that's
talking.
really
Maybe
overdone.
that's why every podcast we leave feeling like we didn't get anything off our chest. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I mean, usually I feel good. By the end, I'm like,
You know what
But
I'm saying, though.
yeah, I know what you're
It
saying.
is tiring, though.
It can be. Yeah,
I'm
a
not
little
saying
bit.
like I'm like every time I'm ready to go for 3
But
hours.
you think it could be
but-
longer?
Yeah, I could go for like an hour and a half.
I probably could too.
At Big
I mean,
Rays,
let's do
at Big Rays,
We're just gonna
I just
go
feel
off.
pressure from them.
Yes.
And Eli
yeah,
and
we've got mother-in-law and grandfather-in-law coming over for
And-
dinner.
and to keep people and then like the one advice though that I wasn't sure about, they were like in the beginning you should let people know what's coming, but we don't even know what's coming.
No, we have no fucking idea.
So we can't
dude.
do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You mean to like outline what we're gonna talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
There's some advice though that like
That's good.
it's good, and then some it's like we're kind of going against the grain.
Yeah.
Like they're doing like the typical like radio, like have like a
Type
voice and have
show,
like this.
yeah,
and, like,
right.
you know what I'm
And then
saying?
have the guests, and then they talk about certain things that the guest
Right.
wants to talk about. But when we have guests, like I already told you, Brad.
Yeah.
He's gonna be our first guest.
Yeah,
though, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, first one.
Well, because he caught up again. He had to listen to like 3 or 4 of them to get caught up. And he's like, I'm just writing a list of shit.
Yeah.
He's like, and I'm coming on because I disagree with so much of the bullshit you guys are saying. And I was like, that's fine, dude.
and-
Like, make a list.
Make a list.
Yeah, make a
But-
list and bring it on.
Brad's gonna see how fast 45 minutes goes.
Yeah,
and
it
how
goes
he's,
quick.
He's gonna re-listen and be like, I didn't mean that.
Yeah,
or like,
right.
That was stupid.
Yeah. And I
'Cause
told him, I'd already told him
I
about
do it with
that.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did I
Every
say
single time,
that?
like, why'd I say that? And why didn't I include this and this and
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Like, that always happens. Always.
Every
And then what are we
podcast.
going to do? Like, fuck with ourselves by, like,
Yeah.
writing down notes on, I want to fill in this. It's only
It's
if we
too
piss off
much.
our wives like you did.
We have to go
Yeah, or I
back.
did. We both did already.
both did?
We both
We
pissed
knew
off
that
our
was
wives.
coming.
Yeah, I know.
Well, she's mad at me right now.
Why?
She didn't.
I heard a little bit.
What she was talking about?
No. Like, I was
Okay.
trying to get her to talk about it. She wouldn't. But she was texting Caitlin earlier.
Like,
About a coffee filter or some shit.
dude. I just nodded. The difference between me and her, you know the difference? Like, she takes everything as, like, flipping out. Or, like, I'm screaming at her or I'm yelling at her.
You just talk loud.
But I'll just be like, okay, I was late. I had to go somewhere, and I was super late. And I
Yeah.
was like real like tired.
That was today?
Yeah, this
Okay.
morning. I wanted to make a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And every time she makes coffee with the filter, she doesn't screw it on. So when I go to take it off, it gets stuck in there. And then
Screw what on?
Like the filter. You know, you can like not a K cup. You can buy like a filter, like a little
Oh,
filter.
yeah.
And she never screws it on right. And then when she puts it in, I have to like get like a butter
gets
knife,
wedged in there?
and it won't come out. You have to like scrape it out. Every time she does it though, like every time.
Just to get the insert out.
Yeah, like you have to like screw it.
Yeah, I know what that
yeah,
thing
but, like,
is,
you put it
yeah.
on, you screw it,
And
you
there's
put
like a
it
little
in.
screen inside of it. You have
Yeah.
to pull out and dump it.
So like I was like late and I really wanted a cup of coffee, and then she just made a cup of coffee, and I went to take it out, and she did it again, and it was stuck.
So twice this morning?
No, this was just this morning, but she always does that.
Oh,
she uses
okay.
the filter, and I was
Yeah.
just like, God damn it, babe. Like I just like was like, damn it.
You just you lost it?
No, but I was just like, damn it. And then like I left. And I just like left. And I
Oh.
was late. I had to fucking go.
Oh.
And then she's like,
So you left in a huff, dude.
I
You
left
can't
in a
leave
huff.
angry. You can't go to bed angry, and you can't leave angry.
yeah. Okay, but and then it's
Were
like,
you guys like arguing? You were like text message battling, right?
for a second. But
Yeah.
like, okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just like suppress all my anger and just be depressed. I'm just gonna have depression. I'm just gonna, because depression, that's all right. Depression is anger inwards, right? Isn't that what they say?
I don't know.
Yeah, like that's what they say depression is. It's like anger channeled inwards, you know? So I feel like at least when I get it out, it's out. Other people
I think
bottle
depression.
it all up.
I think depression's more like beating up yourself about shit.
Yeah, but I'm just
You
saying.
know, like I don't know, and I've always I learned a long time ago that anger is a secondary emotion. Usually, it's because of something else.
All right, well,
You know, but I mean, I understand anger. Like I get angry once in a while. The only people that can piss me off is my wife and my kids.
but all I'm saying
Usually.
is in a perfect world, it's like if she did that, like I'm
if
okay.
she snapped on you?
I'm just like, okay, like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, if she just like would sometimes get angry. It's like,
She
she's
never gets angry.
I know.
Yeah,
and
she's
but
mellow
I want
as
her
shit.
to, but I want her to.
Well, fuck
I think
that,
it's
dude.
good.
Why?
I think it's
Oh, you
good.
think
Ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
It's good release.
Yeah, it's like, why bottle
Oh.
up everything? I feel like people like bottle it up and then they're all depressed and have depression.
See, and that's probably her thoughts, like the whole thought process that I talk about with, like like if you snap on her,
And I
like
know it's-
her, but her thoughts aren't going to be angry. Her thoughts are just going to be like mellow, and like
Yeah,
maybe
she doesn't get
dramatic.
mad about it.
Yeah, but she's just like, what the fuck?
she's
Like,
different.
what an asshole! Like,
And I'm just an asshole.
Yeah, right.
And I am okay, but it's just like the way I am. And
you think you have an anger issue?
Yeah, but it's just like real
Yeah?
quick. But it's like real quick. It's just like, God damn it! And then like I leave, and then it's like over.
And then you're fine.
And then it's like over.
Oh, all right.
But like
She
wants
drags
me
it
to not,
on?
No, anybody. But I do have that moment, and she wants
Yeah.
me to not have that like little moment.
That explosion.
But I'm like a man. And I think like a lot of men like have like we all channel.
But that's
our
like a
anger
reaction.
different. It's
Like
a
you just
reaction.
react.
I just
Yeah.
react.
Yeah.
I'm just like reactive.
Yeah, very.
Very
You
reactive.
just-
But then it's over though.
Yeah, then it goes away,
It's
which
just
is
like, boom,
fine.
But she
Yeah.
doesn't like it.
Oh, all right.
But then she'll like be not talking.
See,
to me
what's
all
rough is
day.
like whenever if you get into like especially with relationships, if you're reactive back and forth, that's
Yeah.
when shit gets real gnarly. Especially like me and Caitlin will get into tits.
See, I wish she
and that's
would.
what happens.
I wish
But like,
she
and then
would.
like we'll like split away from each other. And then we'll come back and be like, dude, I was an asshole, sorry. And she'll be like, I was an asshole, sorry. And
She
it's all
won't.
because of one reaction.
She won't. I have to.
Does she ever? She never snaps back at you.
No,
she just
never.
look at you.
Never.
You want her to fight with you.
Yeah, I just want her to be like, if she's mad about something, it's like yell, like yell. It's okay to yell sometimes. Like just let it out.
Yeah, I mean, she's not that type of person,
no,
though.
but I want her just to yell. Maybe it'll make her
Or
feel
is that
good.
what you're doing? Or are you trying to like
No.
get it out of her?
No, I just like when she doesn't understand when I do it. I just wish she would, so she could see like if
She
you just,
could
like,
feel
Yeah, like maybe it's just like a way of just like
the release.
the release of like I was angry, I let it out and
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she's sensitive, and I shouldn't do it. And I do. What she doesn't get is I constantly work on it. I'll even write like a thing on my hand. It'll say like
Is it like emojis?
it'll be
Like no angry face.
Yeah, like
You
or,
do?
it'll
Like
be
little
like it'll be
smiley
like
face?
DY, like don't yell, or like don't like I'll get mad that I forgot something, and it's like I just tried to like I just forgot it.
Yeah.
Don't be like God fucking damn it, why did I forget
freaking
it?
out, yeah,
Right.
because that just like feeds it.
So I try
That
a lot.
feeds it.
But
Oh, you
here
did
and there-
fine today, dude.
See?
You forgot your
I wanted to
laptop.
freak out.
You took a breath.
Yeah, as you noticed.
You bent over my couch.
I
and,
forgot the laptop.
Yeah, you took a moment. Yeah, you
I
forgot
took
the
a moment.
fucking
Okay.
laptop.
And sometimes she'll get mad at me from my moment. Like, so you know how I was like laying on the couch?
Yeah, yeah. You're like,
I was
yeah.
laying on the couch. Like
Yeah.
it looked like I was pouting.
Yeah.
But I was just like
letting it go.
letting it go.
That's
And
what it
sometimes
is,
she'll be like,
dude.
why are you
Let it
acting
go.
like this? I'm like, babe, I'm just letting it go. Like I'm
Yeah.
just like I just need a moment. Like just give me a fucking moment. Like I work all the time. I'm like running. I'm doing this, and then like something little happens, and I freak out, and I'm trying to like not freak out. And if I walk away, and it looks like I'm like pouting, I'm not. I'm just like
You're just-
by myself.
Yeah,
and just,
dude, and that's a good thing. Like
calming myself
you
down.
like you actually feel the emotion,
Mm-hmm.
you recognize what the fuck it is, and then you let it go.
But God forbid I have a fault. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got an anger issue.
Yeah, but everybody has issues.
Everyone
But it's
does,
only
yeah.
my issue is the problem. You know what I'm saying? So
I disagree with that, dude. She admits that she's got issues.
not to me.
No,
But as we bring this up,
to me.
I wanted to talk about. You wanted to talk about something about like people that are mentally ill.
Oh, how it's a.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I call it?
Like I'm saying.
I called it a parasitic thought pattern.
Because I'm saying I have anger, and like I prefer that over like depression, or like I feel like some people maybe like bottle it up and then they'll end up with like depression, or they'll be like sad or blue. It's like, but it's almost like
Yeah,
I'm
but-
justifying my anger. I'm just justifying.
Yeah,
my
but your anger
But what are
doesn't, it
you
doesn't
saying?
really. I'm saying like it's more of, at least with me.
What would
like-
you say mental
like how-
illness is?
I think it's a parasitic thought pattern. is what I described it as. Like, because I was definitely a drug addict.
You are such an idiot, and you're a loser.
And I think that was partly a mental illness. You know, there's a lot of behaviors involved in
it's like
shit.
a mental illness?
I think it is, yeah, dude, because I was coping with some other shit I had in me, and
Jesus.
what the fuck are they doing?
Whatever. It's our last.
All right, yeah.
I can't wait
What?
to be at Big Ray's.
Oh yeah, me
I'm-
too,
I'm
dude. I
fucking
know. I'm
excited.
gonna be stoked.
I'm excited.
All right,
It's
what
like our
was that?
getaway. All right.
It is. It is. It's gonna be a nice,
like a
just
little man
respite.
cave
Yeah.
getaway.
Like what? Like I just lost my focus.
I know. I know.
Yeah. I was talking about
mental illness.
It's a parasitic
thought.
thought pattern, dude.
So do you think it's real or no?
I think it's real.
So
Absolutely.
it's real.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
a chemical imbalance.
I don't know if it's a chemical imbalance. I just think it's. I think it's very, very habitual. Like if, like I've had pretty much. I think I've had depression a bit, and I've had like chronic anxiety and shit like that, where like I just get in these thought patterns where it's just what I do, you know. Like if something happens and I think I'm going down a bad road or something, I just start beating myself up,
Right.
and it's hard to get out of that, you know.
Yeah,
And like, and I've been trying to teach Eli how to meditate.
Yeah.
And like, 'cause I think that's one of the best ways. Mindfulness and meditation and all that shit's one of the best ways.
So I blow and then.
And then you calm down. Yeah,
Yes.
like that's good.
I'm doing one of the
But at least
steps.
but like that. But that's part of like the whole Eastern philosophy thing too. Is that you actually take in the emotion and you feel it completely,
And I'm
then you
German.
let it go. You
And
just
I'm
let
German.
it go.
I'm German.
Why you gotta bring that into it?
We're very like my dad's like that. My sister. We do have.
Is
like-
that something that you like
Yeah.
identify with?
Yeah,
though?
like snapping.
See, you could change that
I
shit.
can.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Just because you're German doesn't mean you're
I'm trying.
an angry son
And
of
I'm
a bitch.
admitting it, like, you know, we're on a podcast in front of people, and it's like I am admitting that I do sometimes snap.
I see. I've
But it's
never
like
seen
hard.
it.
You never, because I'm not that bad. It's like dumb shit, dude. It's like
Yeah.
I can't explain. Like I wish I could think of. A
I
better
can
example.
explain it a little bit.
Okay.
Like I used to work with all men.
Okay.
It was in a restaurant,
In a
all
gay
male wait
bar.
staff.
Oh.
It wasn't a gay bar. It was a very high class place, dude. Like
High class gay bar.
No, dude.
Okay.
No, why you gotta bring gay
All
into
right,
it?
all right.
It was, dude. We actually did dance shirtless on top of the bar once,
Chief.
but it was for the rich ladies. What the fuck just happened? Oh, there it is.
But we're gonna have to fix the sleep.
Yeah, we gotta stop that. Did it do it once before?
Oh, is this our only podcast?
But anyway, like
On
I've worked at a couple restaurants, and the best time that I had was with the all male wait staff, dude,
Right.
because we fucking snap on each other.
Okay.
You know, like where the fuck is the cheese?
I know.
You know
I
what I
work
mean?
in a restaurant,
and we're
too.
like, fuck, I don't know, because me and my buddies were all busboys at it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the dudes were like. They were older than us. I was like 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had to wear bow ties and vests and shit.
Where
Dude,
was
it was
that?
high class shit in San Diego.
San Diego,
It was in
okay.
Del Mar. It was called Scalini. Right across from the polo field, dude. There was all kinds of rich people who come there. The CEO of Walmart used to come in there. Jenny Craig, like the Jenny Craig, would come in there.
Hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy that invented LASIK eyeball surgery.
Jeez.
That motherfucker came in there.
It's a high
but
class
yeah,
guy
dude, it
in
was high
place.
class shit. Like French people, fucking. But anyway, there's all kinds of stories from there. But it was so good to work with all dudes because you'd snap at each other.
Because right now I don't give a fuck. Big face. You want to get all sensitive? Hey,
chef.
you want to get all fucking edgy?
chef.
Hey,
No,
look at
chef.
me, look at me. You serve me shit like that, take your jacket and fuck off.
Yes, chef.
And then 2 seconds later, it'd be like, hey man, let me get a cigarette. And then you go outside and smoke a cigarette and be fine.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even bring it up.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
not
it would just be
weird, too.
gone. But girl, like when you're working with women,
Women.
especially in a high stress shit
I know.
environment like a restaurant,
Yeah.
dude,
I-
it just gets gossipy and
Listen to
fucking.
this. I remember at Chili's, I like would blow up. I was
You
like-
worked at Chili's?
Yeah, I was like an angry chef though. We
Oh,
all
really?
were.
Oh yeah, but
We
like,
all
and it was
were.
all dudes,
It was all
right?
dudes in the
yeah,
back.
and there's some chicks that can hang with
But
that
we
stuff.
would take it out on the waitresses because they'd come to the window and be like, "Where's my chicken parm?
Yeah.
Where's my whatever?" And I remember this one time I like snapped at this chick. you
Okay.
know? And then
That's
she,
no good.
And then she called her husband.
Oh, that's not good.
And then she had her husband come and beat me up or like
No
try.
way.
And then Blad deaded it though. Like he came.
Dude, you must have said some harsh shit to her to cause all
Well,
that. fucking
everybody was
friction.
like mean, and like I think she just I
She
don't
couldn't
know.
handle it.
I don't know what the fuck.
See, that's-
we were friends.
see,
too.
that's what's cool
But we were
about-
friends. Maybe I took advantage of her friendship,
Oh, maybe you did.
and like we were cool.
Well, you
so
could
I-
put that label on it.
What?
That you took advantage of your friendship.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But then at the same time, she just maybe she was just having a bad day. Maybe it was that time of the month.
Dude, another story.
Because that shit gets all fucked up when it's that time of the month.
I remember when I was raped at Chili's too.
You got raped?
I got raped.
By what?
It can't happen. People say men can't be. Or I got
Were you raped
molested.
in
I got molested.
Molested by what? Like one of the older chefs?
Yeah.
The owner.
Did
Did he fondle you?
No, it was a chick.
A chick flicked
That's
your...
what I'm saying.
Did she grab your junk?
She was like 50 years old. I was like 20, and she like loved me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, how much time we have left?
Oh.
It doesn't even say on
We
this
don't even
one,
have a
huh?
fucking timer. Dude.
Oh, up here.
19 minutes.
So this chick, she was like 50. She was not bad looking, but she like loved me. She would
Okay.
always like flirt with me, but I just
Yeah.
like wasn't feeling her. I don't know why.
Well, she was old. You were 20.
And I was young.
Was she good looking?
She was alright, but I could get girls like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying. I
yeah,
was
you
young.
were alright,
The older
yeah.
you get, you don't turn shit down.
No.
You take any advantage you can. But anyways, the one day she like pulled me into the storage room and she like grabbed me by my shirt and started making out with me.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember she had bad breath.
Did you scream rape?
No, she
Dude,
had
that's
terrible
the
breath,
worst.
and she had like a mustache kind of,
And it like scarred
and I
you.
could like feel it.
It was abrasive.
Yeah,
like
it was-
a Brillo lip.
It was like a Brillo lip.
That's
bad
fucked,
breath,
dude. Yeah.
And then I was like, "Whoa!"
She was probably eating garlic French fries or something,
Probably.
dude. I made out with a chick that had garlic breath. It was
Oh, really?
horrible, dude. I
Yeah.
broke up with her like right
Really?
away.
Garlic
Yeah,
breath,
dude. It was like in
yeah.
11th grade.
So that was a moment though. I'll never forget that.
I never got raped by a chick.
I got raped by another girl too. I'm not gonna tell that story, but
No, there's.
it's happened a couple times. And I
Really?
think like what people don't get is like, yeah.
What are you really gonna call it rape?
What was it? What if a guy did? No, rape was the wrong word. What would you call
Assaulted?
it? No, we
Like
like
if
call it
if-
assaulted.
if a chick grabbed
what the
molested?
fuck would be the word?
Taken advantage of? But
No,
like,
'cause
did
she
you
didn't
push
take-
her away and say no?
Yeah.
Well, then it's nothing, dude.
There's nothing.
Yeah, dude, it's not rape.
So if a
for
guy did
fuck's
that
sakes.
to a chick, nothing would happen at work.
I don't know, probably.
If a guy just shoved his
yeah.
tongue down a girl's throat, what would they call that? Is what I'm saying. Is what it should be called for me.
It would be like an assault of some sort, maybe.
sexual assault. But what
Is
is
it
sexual
though?
assault?
Like sexual assault would be like
Because
grabbing your titties
I didn't
and like.
get molested.
It's like what our president does. Our president grabs vaginas.
Let's look up like,
Poor
all right,
fella.
what does molested mean? So I think if I just like do that.
What does it have to
okay.
do with like tonguing down the throat, like
All
trying
right,
to
molested
kiss?
means assault or abuse, especially a woman or child. See, no man, sexually.
Yeah, like a man.
Pester or harass somebody typically in an aggressive manner. So
So a chick can do that to a dude.
assault
for
or
sure.
abuse. Assault or abuse sexually.
So a tongue in your mouth, would that be considered assault?
Probably. And
It
then-
would be, because if you spit on someone, that's assault.
Right, and then rape means.
Rape's a whole different animal, dude. And there's fucked up shit about
Yeah, that
rape.
wasn't rape because I'd have to be like, no,
Yeah,
and
no,
she would have
dude.
to.
Like, there's got to be a lot of no involved. Or there even just like one no, and then you keep going.
But it happens, and it happened to me, and I don't.
And
Like,
false rape, like, that's the worst.
dude, like every week there's like a new story about a teacher molesting a.
Yeah, you sent me
boy.
that, dude.
She
That
was
chick
hot. I'll put a picture up right now.
Yeah, she was hot.
Dude, she was like giving them blowjobs in class.
What?
A super hot.
How?
Yeah, and she's married, and this is what
She
happened.
must be.
Even though every teacher gets caught on texting in chat rooms, what does she do? Text the guy.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It was like an open chat room for teachers and students, and she was texting him, and somehow she started sending him naked pictures.
Through that group?
Yeah,
thing?
but privately.
Oh.
And then she was giving him blowjobs, and then she got caught, and her husband called the kid's parents and were like, please don't go public with this. Like, we'll settle it.
Yeah.
Because dude,
Yeah,
how
right.
embarrassed would you be?
Yeah,
Your
that'd
wife
be rough,
is giving kids
dude.
blowjobs in
That
school,
is
and the dad hung up and said,
Well, I
no.
mean, she's got to have some problems.
Yeah, she has to. We look at women like, you know.
Yeah, like she was definitely looking for something.
Yeah, so she must have some type of issues. But what time is it? 23.
23.
We got a little bit of time. Yeah, so I'll put that story up so people can see. But it's every week. It's a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Why are they going there? Like,
But I think it's always happened. It's just we didn't have the technology
to blow it up like
blow
it
it
is.
up. And they
yeah.
get caught.
Right.
They just did it, and the kid didn't say nothing. Now the kid doesn't say anything, but like through a text.
Through
it
text
gets-
message, technology catches up.
Oh
with
no! You know what the
shit.
parents did? They had a secret thing on his phone. They wouldn't spy on his messages, but keywords would notify them.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, there's like a new technology, like a new app.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So we could put it on my kid's phone and it's
Yeah.
like blowjob or like cocaine or something.
And then it notifies them, and then it'll show. That's kind of cool, right?
It'll show you that specific text.
Yeah.
That's how my whistle on my whistle pig. Fuck off with that shit, dude. You pick it up every time now, don't you?
You have a great beard.
I know. There's
Some people are
parts
saying
of
I
it.
have gray in the back too.
My shit's starting to go a little gray. I'm letting it grow back a little bit.
What?
My beard.
You still growing your dreads? Oh,
Yeah, they're still there.
I know it's gonna be fun to see it through the podcast.
What's that?
Your dreads growing.
Oh, as they get bigger?
Yeah, like every
And bigger and
podcast,
bigger.
it's just gonna be like,
Yeah,
and
dude,
soon-
they're definitely turning into
Oh, we can cut them somehow. Involve it with the podcast.
when we cut them.
Yeah, because you do it for charity.
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
Make it like a thing.
We could, dude.
You know what I'm
So we
saying?
could do a GoFundMe thing.
GoFundMe. We'll donate
And we'll
it.
donate it to homeless veterans.
80% goes to social profit.
Social
his
profit.
cult.
Oh yeah, your cult. That's right, dude. The fucking
Yeah.
disciples of why. We didn't even talk about that yet.
What, the disciples of why?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
How much more time do we have? We rolled it out.
Put on Facebook. I put a little teaser.
Oh yeah.
We have time.
Yeah. So you want to be the leader of a cult, and we figured this would be the perfect platform
Yeah.
for the cult. And I don't want to be the leader. You can have the
But it's
leadership.
gonna be a good cult, though.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I want
yeah.
them to think like
Right,
you know,
it's the
normal fucking
disciples of
people.
why.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Question
and even
everything.
calling it a cult, because like where does
Right.
it turn into like cultish?
Right.
And that's why I just want to be the right hand man. I don't want to be the leader like you,
Dude, it
because
was-
the leaders always go down, dude, and the fucking right hand man's always the guy that's like interviewed afterwards,
Yeah, right,
talking about
right.
what a fucking weirdo you
Right.
were. Yeah, I don't know, man. He just lost it. He had the disciples of why, and just why turned into. It just got deeper and deeper, because that's like
It
the
gets
never-ending
deeper and
question,
deeper.
dude.
But no, it was funny because
Why,
this Christopher.
why?
Oh, I just flung spit on you.
Did you?
Yeah. But Christopher Ryan was on
Fucking
Joe
dirty
Rogan,
bastard.
and Joe Rogan was like, "Dude, I feel like it'd be so easy to have a cult, right?" He's like, "It'd be so easy to have a cult." And Christopher Ryan was like, "Some would argue what you have is a cult," and Rogan just like stopped. He's like, "Right," and then that's when I texted you like,
Yeah,
it's
right,
like
it
it's
is.
almost
Yeah,
in the
but it's a
same-
good one,
It's
right?
a good one. That's what he
Yeah.
was saying. They don't
Yeah.
all have to be bad.
They don't have to be
I
bad.
just want people to question things and think about shit like
Right.
You know, don't
free
just
your mind,
free your
people.
mind.
Free your mind from the lessons you've been learned.
And we'll get better with like our message.
Trying to figure, yeah, dude.
We're gonna
'cause
get way better.
I still
with
don't
that.
even know where I stand on a lot of shit. I mean, I know where I stand. It's putting it into words.
But
It's
to
a
explain
bitch.
it, yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I try it with Caitlin all the time, and she's like, "Wait, what?"
I know, me too.
And I'm like, "Thoughts?" Like I get in like all Eastern mystical and shit, and she just doesn't get it. That's why Luke Lackawanna is gonna be help.
Great.
Yeah.
What do they call that when you come in?
Lead in?
No,
What?
it's called like it starts with an S.
Setup?
No, I'll think of it later because we're almost out of time. But good.
You shat all over that, dude.
Damn it! I'm so pissed. It's like when you say something you're like, "Oh, that was a good." Anyway, let's
Setup.
Here's what Luke Lackawanna. I'm teasing it, and we'll talk about it and figure out what is it. What the hell is it?
What is it?
What is it? Do you know what it is?
Yeah,
All right, so we'll figure it out.
kinda. But you gotta watch it first, right?
Watch Luke
We're gonna put it
Lackawanna.
on.
I'll reveal it.
Green Thoughts, episode 1.
Swapa. All right, break it up.
I tried to look around the thing that you put up.
Oh, here it is. Here, I'll push it over. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Wanna be a podcaster.
All right, we're gonna break, but I just want to
Okay.
make sure I do this right.
And then we gotta watch it because I forget what Luke Lackawanna, be a podcaster. And we're doing Green Thoughts. So basically what this is my journal from my midlife crisis time when I was smoking quite a bit of ganja and I was writing quite a bit. So I haven't gone back and read this stuff yet. So I want to see what it says. And we might share it, we might not, right, Jason Fryer?
Yep.
Yep. All right. This is from April last year. Meditating. Start at the beginning of my physical existence, before thought, when all senses were new and one, before sight, before hearing, before taste, before smell, before touch, before the labels were added to differentiate, experiencing life for the first time when first born, Most don't remember infancy because it was before thought and therefore memory, when everything had a new beauty. The true beauty of life, stillness and silence and thoughtless, is a place to start. What is before that? That's what I got. Midlife crisis time. When I was smoking quite a
I
bit.
got like green.
I love it, dude. It's so good.
Not like too green.
Yeah.
Like the right amount of green.
And then when you layer the
I haven't gone back and
fucking.
read this stuff yet. I want to see what it says. And we might share it, we might not, right, Jason Fryer? Yep.
Smoke looks great.
Told you can't even tell.
Oh,
really,
yeah, it
you know?
looks real.
All right.
It is real.
This is from
yeah.
April last year.
Bong hits.
Meditating. Start at the beginning of my physical existence. Before thought.
That's so cool.
When all senses were new and one. Before sight, before hearing, before taste, before smell, before touch,
it just, like, came out your
before
mouth.
the
I didn't
labels
try to make
were
it
added.
Oh,
For
it's
some
just because
reason
right out
it's-
of the middle.
yeah.
It starts at the middle and
It's
goes
right
that
out of
way.
your mouth.
It was
First
good,
time.
dude.
When first
Can
born.
do it if I try.
Most don't remember infancy because it was before thought and therefore memory. When everything had a new beauty. The true beauty of life, stillness and silence and thoughtless, is a place to start. What is before that? That's what I got. You want me to read another one?
So I guess every podcast we'll do a new one.
We'll do a new one.
But no,
yeah,
it's not
because I
even-
read like 3 of them in that sitting.
It's not going to be every commercial break though.
Yeah, we can just put it out
The
there
what the
whenever.
fuck, the what the fuck break. Oh, why did it do that?
Why did it
I
click
don't
off?
worry about it. The
Yeah.
what the fuck commercial break. Oh, the battery.
You gotta change the battery.
So,
Yeah. So yeah, that was.
wait. I'll start with this. I'll interview you.
All right.
Just chill out. We're talking about chilling out a little bit.
Yeah, and
Chill
just
out.
relaxing. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can have a pause, right?
Yeah, just chill
A silent pause.
Yeah. We playing music up there?
I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Bitch!
Yeah, for the gas.
Oh! Ah! It used to move.
That doesn't move anymore,
doesn't
dude.
move at
No.
all.
Gymnastics bar is fucking stationary now.
That's nice though.
It's a beast.
Yeah. Can we show it on the podcast?
Yeah, absolutely.
How can we put tape on it?
Oh, because there was like bolts sticking out. I put U-bolts to hold
Right.
the bar on this way.
Right.
And then I put foam around it and then duct taped it.
Right.
And Kayla kept hitting her head, so she was actually the one that made me do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Somebody was gonna.
Yeah, and then like the ends of the things coming down were a little sharp.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
But
It looks
anyway.
like 2 like boxing gloves holding
It does look like two
yeah,
boxing
it's pretty
gloves. It's
sweet.
cool, I like
yeah,
it. Mm-hmm.
they're fucking swinging all over it. All right.
Be one broken bone after another.
Yeah, there it is, yeah. There's gonna be.
There's gonna be.
There's gonna be drunk adults one day. You know, once Aunt Courtney comes.
Oh yeah, they'll
Yeah,
be messing
not that
up.
she's a drunk, you know. But they do like when the girls get together, they like to drink.
They do like to drink.
Yeah, when the sisters get. Okay, you're interviewing.
They're
me.
allowed to have a release.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Please.
Just as long as I get my release.
Yeah, it has
For
to be
fuck's
an
sakes,
equal
just
trade.
milk me, woman.
Yeah.
I told her the other night, just milk me.
Just
she's
milk
like,
me.
she's like, never say that to me again.
You know what
I thought you were gonna fucking interview me. That's why I shifted.
Okay, interview time. So, back to Luke Lackawanna.
Like, I want it.
So I never even asked. Like, when did you write that?
It was last year. It was like a year, April.
And was it when you got sober?
Yeah. It
Yeah?
was right after I got sober and I was smoking a lot of pot because pot helped me get through a lot of the withdrawal symptoms I was going through.
Yeah.
And like I had to
Sometimes I get paranoid that it's not recording.
that one's recording now, huh?
I just like I'd kill myself.
Yeah, so I was going through withdrawal symptoms and fucking I had weed and I kept hearing at like AA and NA meetings and shit that this shit was gonna last for a year. They called them pause.
Look
What?
at all my spit.
Dude, you're flinging it all over the fucking place, dude. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It is. Look at that shit.
And that's like somebody's face normally. So you
What?
guys don't realize that, like.
Oh
that's
yeah, when you're
probably your
talking,
face.
it probably is, dude. You're flinging DNA all over the fucking joint. You son of a bitch.
Man juice. Anyway,
Man juice.
so you were right.
Yeah, I was
man.
going through withdrawal symptoms and fucking, and I was like, I'm gonna smoke pot because I had like an ounce of weed for some reason. And I was like, fucking, I'm gonna smoke weed. And I
You
smoked
just
weed.
had an ounce of weed.
Yeah, and first thing I wanted to do,
That's a lot.
yeah, first thing I wanted to do was meditate after I smoked. So I
Nice.
sat down, I started meditating, and I was going through like it was like achy, like funky, weird feelings. You feel real fatigued when you're withdrawing, and in my head, I was calling it sickness. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm sick. Like, oh, fuck.
Dope
And then
sick.
that would just like,
Make
it
you
was
more dope
make me
sick.
more sick. Yeah, and it was just, oh, fuck this. And then when I smoked weed, I was like, I need to meditate. So I sat down, I just shut my fucking brain off, and I started feeling all the sensations in my body, and I went to healing.
Right.
Like, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, I'm not sick, I'm healing. And then once I started doing
It's your
like,
body healing.
yeah, and I was breathing, and just every time I would breathe, I'd say heal. I'd say heal. I'd say heal. And then, dude, from that moment on, I was able to, like, ride anything out. Like,
Oh, yeah?
I did not feel the slightest, like, withdrawal. It wasn't withdrawal anymore. It was my body healing.
You can't stop smoking. It's weird.
It's been, what time is it?
Oh, you quit?
It's been
It's 4.
4 o'clock. It's been
Yeah.
like 27 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
How do you feel?
I feel alright.
Yeah,
I got
it's-
nicotine gum.
Oh, so what?
And it's better than the fucking smoking.
Yeah, it's
definitely better than that.
So what?
But that's why I keep saying, like, oh, I know what to do. I just haven't fucking done it yet. And Kaylin brought up a good point that she's like, I think you're ADHD and it's nicotine, and nicotine's a stimulant, so it's helping your fucking brain.
Really?
I was like, I don't know,
Do you need
maybe.
it to, like...
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just nicotine, and I've always had that. You know, it's a lot better than other things, but still, like, it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, that time, like, I'm in my midlife crisis. Like, I call it my midlife crisis because I got sober and I started growing dreadlocks, and I got a new perspective. So that was my midlife crisis. I didn't have any
Yeah.
money to buy like a fucking RV and take off.
Well, I think, like, the new midlife crisis definitely probably is, like, 35.
Yeah.
36. Back in the day, it was like,
40.
40s,
Yeah.
45.
Right.
Now it's down there 20s.
Right, and I quit drinking, and like I realized, I was like, I think this is my midlife crisis, and I looked around like at the news and like everyone in fucking society, and I was like, the whole fucking world's going through crisis right now.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody's angry and fighting, and all you see on the news is just bad shit. Even local news. Like, I was trying to get back into local news.
I like local news.
I can't even watch that shit,
I agree.
dude. It's fucked.
The reason why I like it is because, like, with my job, I'm like in a lot of different areas, so it's like funny. Like, oh,
Oh, you've been
a shooting there. Like, I'm
Shooting,
bad
but
everywhere.
that's all they fucking
Yeah, I know.
put on there.
It's very
It's all
negative.
bad news.
It's bad news.
And like, I don't want to sit
If
there
it
and listen.
bleeds, it reads.
Yeah, that's
ever hear
true.
that?
No, I've never heard
I
that.
made that up.
If it bleeds, it reads.
I didn't make that up, but yeah, that's what they're saying.
See, I should try and tell my wife that next time she's on Loretta. Like, just shut up and read.
If it bleeds,
If it
get on your
bleeds, it reads.
knees.
Get on your knees. Yeah, dude, I need to get a blowjob. She said she'll give me one because I scooped up poop. I was pooper scooping.
Yeah, I came over. I knew there was some reason you were scooping poop.
Yeah.
I showed you my pooper scooper logo.
Yeah, dude, the fucking Turtonator.
I just remember
I
was-
like that.
I remember it was like I was doing graphics and I was like sick of it, and I was like, man, I was like looking up stories of successful like it was like the 10 most random success
Businesses.
Yeah, and it was this guy who just went around scooping poop, and he made like millions. And I was
Millions?
like,
Was it out in L.A.? Because I heard a story
I
about a
think
guy
so.
out there,
I
like
think
in
so.
Beverly Hills. and he
Yeah,
fucking, yeah.
that was him. And then I was like, I could.
And
do
then
it.
he started hiring like Mexicans and stuff. Nothing
Yeah.
against Mexicans, not to be racist
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, dude, he started hiring like a crew, and they would all drive around
Right.
and pick up all the rich
Made a
people's
lot of
shit.
money,
yeah,
yeah.
dude. I wonder how he charged.
Yeah, so I thought about
How
it.
were you gonna charge?
Well, I think it was like 20 a yard.
$20 a yard?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'd charge per turd, man. You could go into a yard and it would be fucked.
Yeah.
You know, like something like your house.
Oh,
you got
yeah.
4 dogs and 2 pigs.
Yeah, it would all depend. You're right. How many dogs? Maybe like
Maybe,
one
yeah.
dog.
And
one
how
dog
often you
worth.
come?
How often you come? It was gonna be like
Yeah.
every like 3 days. I even like made flyers and passed them out.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
like old school. I like went around and like put them. and,
Really?
Like nobody called
You were
me
gonna be
back.
like a doggy turd herder.
Yeah, nobody called me back.
No.
I even had like an idea of hiring my cousin, and when you get going
Yeah,
on that
right. You
idea.
start daydreaming about it.
Yeah.
Dude, that would have been sick. Dude, there's so many ways to make money.
I just like
and your boy Mike Hitz put something like that on Facebook. Like, there's so many different ways to make money. It's not even funny.
The hardest part though is sustaining that. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
It's just like, okay, you could like say we were talking about the podcast. What if we blow up? Okay, that's cool. Let's quit our jobs and then
No
what, though?
way.
You have to sustain that.
Yeah,
forever.
dude, I'm not doing that.
So say you have some idea like, dude, I'm gonna like collect coins and like flip them. Dude, I made like $100,000 last year. Yeah, you have like 50 years to go.
Yeah, right.
You
Good
know what
luck
I'm
with
saying?
that. You
Good
need
luck
something
with that.
steady.
So it's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah, it is. But like, what's cool is that like it morphs into other things. Like, I mean, I've been cleaning windows for 18 years.
Once you go down that lane in that world, it turns into like
it turns into other shit.
You're
Like you
right.
could be picking up shit this year, and then in 2 years you could be, I don't know,
I know, I can't-
building fences, like dog fences,
Yeah, I know what
training
you're saying.
dogs or some shit. You don't know what it'll get. Because now I'm doing like pressure washing, like crazy.
Right. You didn't,
Yeah, and I'm
you
getting
wouldn't
into
do
like
that.
cleaning roofs and I'm cleaning brick. I had
Yeah.
no idea I'd be doing that.
It's like say we went full time with podcasting, and then maybe like I would end up like producing podcasts for other people, and then
Right.
like I end up
We could write like a book about how to
Who
fucking
knows?
start your own podcast.
Yeah,
or something.
who
Who the
knows?
fuck knows what it could turn into?
like I've definitely been doing my research, like I was telling you, and like I just peek at other ones, not to copy. I'm just like curious because we do one, so
Yeah.
it's like funny like seeing it.
Yeah.
And like they're all the same. This one dude was saying he noticed there's so much competition in audio.
Oh, really?
But in video, there's not a lot of competition.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and we're starting to dip into that.
Yeah, so we're
like
in
with all your
video.
like the
Yeah.
video and like how you add all that little shit.
So
I think it's cool, and that's why I was telling you I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, like that'd be tough. To
Yeah.
sell people.
But what's funny?
not just audio.
Yeah, it would be.
'Cause they
But
don't
like
have, like, a face to
like
it?
I like the audio stuff about. Like I feel like we could interject little things like while we're talking, like little noises. I love when you do that shit.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about.
Like when you were
really.
talking, what?
Do you know what
Hey,
I'm
that's
talking
audio
about?
though.
Yeah, but I'm
Are you talking about like the quality?
No, I'm saying like pure audio. There's no video. It's just like
That's the competition.
yeah, that's where there's like a lot of people just because not everybody can do this.
Yeah, right.
So they just like talk into a microphone on their computer. And
Okay.
like that's an audio podcast.
Okay.
He noticed there's not a lot of competition when it comes to like video podcasting.
Okay.
And that's us.
That was all you, dude. You're
yeah,
like, we
well,
gotta
whatever.
fucking record it.
There's competition with celebrities.
Okay, with the
Right.
video.
With video.
Because it takes money.
Yeah, and they all do it, but like with us, you know, and there's a lot of like solo vlogging, but I feel like there's not a lot of like me and you video audio. There's not that many.
No.
Type in,
Especially,
I'll
like,
ask a
startups.
viewer, type in podcast, and there's like a couple with video.
That's
Just like a
incredible.
couple.
Like the new ones, like starting up.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah,
there's just
no.
like a couple. I saw a couple, but
Are they any good?
no. And they have millions of views. Like, look, and I'll give these people a shameless shout out, but let's see, like, I just typed in podcast. Where's this one at? It's he's popular. See, this is one guy. Oh, like these people are look, all right, we're way better than them. Every video has like 200,000 to like 700,000 views.
People watch it?
You're most vulnerable, or you're getting insulted in the most.
And they have
horrible
500,000
way.
subscribers.
By people who are just
But every like
they're
video
not-
podcast is set up like that. Like
Yeah,
a
you
guy
was
in a
telling me
chair
that.
with a boom
with another
mic.
person with the boom mic.
That's why I like
we're on
what
a
we're
couch.
doing.
Yeah,
I like what
dude.
we're doing. Like
I
we
do
can get
too.
a boom mic, but I like just talking.
I like this.
I like
dude.
this too.
It's what happened.
And
you
we-
know, we didn't really think like we thought about doing shit like that, but this is how it happened.
Yeah.
You just came over with cameras. I was like, I, got
know.
a flag. I got a
It
couch,
fucking
dude.
worked
Yeah, let's
perfect.
fucking.
And
just
this was
put
gonna
it-
be temporary.
Let's just do it.
Remember, it
yeah,
was
right.
kinda
It's
like-
gonna be temporary.
People are like, "What's the
Like,
flag?"
we could always take it
I get a
down.
couple of people like, "What's up with the flag?"
Right.
Before they
well,
watch
the whole,
it.
Did I tell the whole story about the flag?
No,
It's
yeah.
from Canada. For
Okay.
fuck's sake.
That's so
like when I
funny.
worked up there, I worked for a huge window cleaning company. We used to change flags
Mm-hmm.
for like hotels and shit because they'd have like 50 flags in
Right.
front of their building.
That's what we do.
And this was one of them.
Oh wow, it's a huge flag.
It's huge, dude. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, I want that. And
Yeah,
the guys
yeah,
were
yeah.
like, nobody wanted it, so I was like, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
And I had it in my garage at my other place. But the company
Yeah.
that does the flags, dude, they were a small family-based company in Canada, northern Canada, Barrie, Ontario.
Yeah.
And they were, what did he call it? I think it's called like a violent takeover or a hostile takeover of a company,
Yeah.
where like an American company came in and said that they were going to do something and help them out, but then they actually like broke them down to the point where they took them over. And it was a small family-based company,
Right.
and like he was all pissed off about it. Like it was one of the grandsons of the person who started the flag company.
So he was like, yeah.
Yeah, and it was a hostile takeover by an American company, dude. So I got it from a Canadian place that was
Good.
Good.
Yep.
You're such
Makes
a.
me feel better about it.
Does it?
Well, I gotta call you out on something. Or somebody texted me, and they're like, I'm with you on this, by the way, okay? And my friend Mike Rez, I won't say his last name, but Rez, he was like, he hasn't. It's the guy I always debate with on Facebook.
Oh,
you ever
okay.
see me like fighting with some kid on Facebook?
No.
Well, we grew up together. Where he's opinionated like me, but he was like about Canada, and he just happened to finally see a clip, okay,
Of what we were talking
about Canada.
Oh, real? Like a different clip? What was it?
The
what
Canada
we were,
clip. The Canada
oh,
clip.
me and you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's like, yo, you ever been to Canada? I saw a clip, and I couldn't disagree more. I've been there, and everybody is so nice. He was talking about when you got snubbed at the restaurant. And he didn't believe you that Canadians kind of think we're self-centered bullies.
Dude, I've lived there for
what I
4
was trying to
years.
tell
Like,
him.
it took me
He said
a
he went,
while
he said
to
he went
realize
fishing
it.
there a couple times.
Yeah, if you go up north and shit like that, like, people are nice because you're bringing, like, tourism and
My
shit.
point was just because they're nice, that doesn't mean that they, like, think of us.
Right, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
they're
I used
nice,
to go- yeah,
but they
I-
still think we're
But they still
self-centered
think we're
bullies.
self-centered assholes, and they all fucking think it, dude. Listen to the radio stations up there.
I said,
listen to
live there.
listen to the like any of the newscasting up there. Listen to any of them.
right.
They'll tell you, and that's what fucking freaked me out was because they.
Could you guys be louder? Keep going.
Yeah, I know. They're just getting louder
I
and
know.
louder.
That's always our cue to like run.
Yeah,
I always
right,
feel
it's
it.
almost-
All right, so he was like, I was like, dude, Luke lived there for like 5 years, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, that's wrong. They actually don't
That's
hate
not wrong,
Americans.
dude.
It's literally a
Not
well-known,
all of 'em.
Well, let me just finish.
Okay.
It's literally a well-known thing that Canadians are particularly nice. I looked it up. They're the nicest country. If you read it, it's probably blah 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 blah. And I was like, dude, nice and them thinking we're bullies are two separate
Two
things.
separate things.
Literally, he
Dude,
said,
they are. They're very nice, kind people, dude. I'm
I
not
just find
saying.
it hard to believe that all the times I went there, which he went fishing twice when he was like 13.
Yeah.
I've never had a rude comment. In fact, was the opposite. They are particularly nice. Exactly, because they're nice.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice people, dude. That's why I love them, dude. I love all my Canadian friends and everyone up there. But I lived there, and like, you could tell.
Yeah, so
there was like
drive in
a
your
different.
point. Well, what? What's different? To tell him, he'll listen to this.
Yeah,
Why?
there's
What
like
did
a
you,
different-
'cause you lived there.
You're right.
And Caitlin lived there.
I know. Let me stop fucking talk, dude.
You were fucking cutting me off.
No, I didn't mean to.
All right, keep going.
But yeah.
How long
and,
did
like,
you? Nobody's gonna let you finish.
I know, right?
Keep going. Explain your point. Why? What did you feel?
You could just sense that there was a hostility towards Americans, and it was underlying. Like, it wasn't like outright like people were just dicks.
Right.
You know, like it was oh, you're an American, like a standoffish type vibe that you would get.
Right.
And we got it everywhere, dude, from everyone until like we got to know certain people. You know what I mean? Like, and you'd see it, and like we didn't really pick up on it for a while, but we started to. Especially once you start listening to the broadcasting,
Yeah.
and like on the news and everything, like they do little skits on their radio shows about like crazy fucking Americans, and they
Yeah.
make fun of us,
Yeah.
and we make fun of them, but like they're not like, and I don't know if this has just happened in the past like 10 years,
Yeah.
like I think it has,
Yeah.
you know,
Maybe.
that like they're starting to get on board with the rest of the world of like America's fucked up. You know what I mean?
So there's a chance that
There's people that love America, don't get
Yeah,
me wrong.
right.
But there was a lot of people that would be like, you guys are fucking warmongers.
Well, I looked it up and it said a couple different ones. It said 51% of Canadians do not agree with Americans' way of living.
There's more than that.
Yeah.
I fucking guarantee
No,
you
that's
there's
more to
than
your
that.
point, though. He was saying
Yeah.
zero. Like, no,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know?
no, dude. It's more than that.
And that who likes Americans? Like, nobody does.
Nobody in this.
They might,
planet.
you know what my example to him was? I hate my boss.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? Yeah, I'm nice to him.
Yeah, exactly.
But I hate him.
Exactly, but you don't like him.
I don't like him.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean anything. That like
Nope.
you're nice, and then like it's a difference.
Just because they're nice doesn't mean they like you.
And you live there. It's like when I go to like Miami. When I went to Miami, like they were like, you're like, hey, dude, because I'm like a tourist real fast. But I bet if I lived there, I would notice like their culture and like they don't like white people, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well,
Even when I lived in San Diego, like there was a thing like when I lived at the beach. It was like, well, oh, how long have you lived down here? You know, and it really wasn't shit unless you lived there more than like 2 years.
Yeah, right.
You know, because a lot of people go there and they can't hang, and then they gotta come, they leave.
Yeah.
You know, until you're a local.
A local.
Yeah, and then you're a fucking local.
I wonder how long. Yeah, you're a local. Yeah.
And there's people that are insta locals.
Yeah.
They'll come in and fucking just be all gnarl shred, and they surf and they play guitars. And
I guess we're almost done.
wife quacking.
She's cracking.
Yeah,
we're
we're
almost
getting out
done,
there.
but because it's gonna be a little break because I'm going to
Is
Florida.
butt your
Yeah.
You say butt all the time.
Butt's my
I say fucking. You say
Hey,
butt.
butt.
We got butt fucking.
I say,
all
you
over
know
the
what's
place.
funny. You know what's
Yeah,
funny?
you do say what's
But-
funny. See,
yeah.
those are the little.
I know.
What's funny, Jason?
I know,
You can
right,
put that like in
Yeah,
the audio.
yeah.
That's what I want to do.
But I'm going to Florida to do the best man speech.
But yes.
Jeez.
fuck.
So why don't you just mute it?
I will. Shit. Don't tell me how
Come
to
on,
live my
rookie.
life.
Come
Fuck
on,
off.
rookie.
There, now it's done.
But I'm gonna have, like I told you.
Yeah, you're going to Florida.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my friend film the best man speech.
And then
I
we're
still
gonna-
haven't
and
started
then we're gonna
it.
roast you.
Yeah, you're gonna.
You haven't
roast
done it yet?
No, I haven't done it. I refuse to.
You're
It
just
puts-
gonna, are you gonna freestyle it?
It puts me in a bad mood.
Does it?
Yeah, like-
because you think you're gonna fuck
I'm
up.
not gonna-
Is that my fault because you read me some of the jokes and I was making fun of you?
Yeah.
Dude, you can't do those jokes though.
Yeah, that's what everybody told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't the only.
So then I stopped.
Oh, okay.
So I stopped. I'm like, I'm just not fucking doing it then. You know what I mean?
You're just not gonna write it?
Nah.
You gotta have like notes.
I think when I get there, I'm gonna like. I need to go there and hang out with him again.
Oh,
Go
okay.
back to
There
my
you
hotel.
go. Yeah,
You know what I'm
sit down,
saying?
write it down.
I'm not doing it now.
No,
I
I
bet.
wouldn't
I
either.
bet anything I write down now, I'll erase it when I get there.
Probably.
I'll be like, yeah, this ain't
Yeah,
right.
fuck all
I need
that.
to feel it
yeah,
out.
you gotta feel it, and you gotta feel it with him again. 'Cause
my-
when was the last time you saw him?
A while, long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My friend said he's gonna help me. That's down there.
You're gonna send me that fucking video right
Yeah.
when you do it, dude. Send
No,
it to me.
live for the podcast.
Are you gonna do it live?
Well, I'm gonna film it, and then we're
Oh,
gonna
and then
watch
you're not
it
gonna show
live.
me until
Yeah.
we're on the podcast.
Yeah,
Okay,
a live
yeah.
reaction.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna watch it either.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna. I won't want to watch it anyway.
No,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
won't. Yeah, yeah.
I'll be a little bit better with doing this podcast though.
I think so.
Like when you listen, do you screech at your voice now? I don't.
No.
Even my look.
Like I can listen to it. I still like watching it's weird.
Yeah, not for me, but there are some parts I'm like, ugh, here
It's
I go.
just weird, like fucking watching you like talk like yourself.
I'm not.
You know,
doing
like
that
I don't.
anymore.
Do you go into the mirror? Do you like?
No, I'm okay. Like I watch
Do you like
it.
talk to yourself in the mirror?
No.
You've been doing that for years, so you're used to it.
No, I
See,
literally-
I don't know what the fuck it's.
I watch
weird.
our podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's totally okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like, but like the one time I was talking about like how I don't listen to criticism, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't listen to criticism, and I was like, no, and you're like, oh, I always criticize myself, and I was like, yeah, that's why like I don't listen to feedback because I criticize myself.
Because you already do it to yourself.
And then like
And then
two
do you fix it though?
No, hold on. Then
Okay.
2 seconds later, I was like, yeah, I can watch it because I don't criticize myself anymore.
Really?
I'll
But
show
you do.
I'll play it. I'm gonna
Okay,
play
yeah,
it. Like
play it.
I literally contradicted myself right the fuck.
Right away. Yeah.
And what people don't get is when I watch something, I'm criticizing. So I don't need them to because I am.
You're already criticizing.
I'm criticizing you.
So you've already
me.
got the criticism that you. So they're just giving you shit that you already know.
I already know.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever told me something that I'm like, I never even thought about that. It's like I already know. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
you've
so
seen it.
critical.
Well,
and
like I'm like even like watching the thing. Like I'm still critical of myself watching it.
and I'm not.
You know what I mean? You're not.
I'm criticizing. So I don't need them to because I am.
You're. I'm still critical of myself watching it.
and I'm not.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not.
You know what I mean? You're not.
actually meant what I meant was I can watch it and criticize it and not pick myself in like a bad way. Like I meant like like I don't like I criticize like how it's flowing. But I'm not like oh my
okay.
god I'm so like my voice is so you know what I'm saying.
Right,
but it
right.
came off as like what the fuck. Everybody was like
see,
dude.
I've gotten over like the voice thing. It's just
That's what I'm saying. I'm
it's
over
weird.
that now.
Yeah, I'm over the voice, but like still watching it. It's just it's something I'm not used to.
I watch it so
I
much.
listen to it. Like
Damn,
when I
I-
listen to it, I'm good.
Yeah,
I like
it's
listening
easier.
to
You're
it,
right.
yeah.
No, it's easier.
Fucking watching yourself is just weird.
It is fucking weird.
Like I'm watching myself have a conversation with my friend. It's just fucking weird.
No, you know it's funny though.
And Caitlin, I'm like, is it funny? And she's like, I'm like, that was funny, wasn't it? And she's like, it's just you. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I watch you talk all the time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
you know.
I find us funny a lot of the time. But
Whenever we're not even trying to be. Yeah.
I wish I could remember the one part. It was like
We're just idiots.
Or like when we came back from the break, it was like an accident too. Like I played something, and you're like shaka ka shaka, and like when we weren't trying to be funny. We just like cut it out.
It was funny.
We were like testing it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like Shaka
we were
Khan.
checking the Shaka Khan.
Yeah, but just like cut right
Right,
to it.
right,
It was
right.
after the O Canada Sox or whatever.
Oh, right after the
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
I did a fucking Shaka Khan sound check.
Yeah, but I'm excited about everything. I'm
It's
glad people
fun,
are
dude.
watching.
You're going to
glad people are
Florida.
excited. It makes me excited. I'm
Yeah.
on vacation now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fix up my
We're good,
dad's.
dude, I'll get over there this week.
It's gonna get better.
Like
and
you
better
got
and
Monday,
better.
Tuesday, Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be over there all 3 days.
Yeah, well, you know,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. As much as you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fake podcast.
Over there?
Yeah. Can I take that home?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm not
To
gonna know
raise.
until that's hooked up.
Yeah. We should just load up my truck now and haul ass over there. Thanks for the food.
I know.
Your mom, or not
Would
your
they care?
mom. I don't know. It won't hurt to ask.
I don't know.
She's feeding me so that I can clean her windows. Our
Oh, yeah.
mother-in-law.
No, let's not leave.
All right.
Let's not leave. That's rude.
Is it rude though?
What's the difference between that and her getting a call? We got a podcast call. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a
No.
nurse. She's
Oh,
the lead.
yeah,
What's
we
the
got a call
difference?
now.
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
call. We got
shit to do.
shit to do.
Yeah.
That's all right though. We just have to find time.
Like Batman, like our fucking logos up in there.
I know.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking? You know I'm doing my shower?
Yeah.
I wanted to do it, our logo, tile it
That'd
into
be
the
awesome.
fucking back of the shower, dude.
Dude, remember when I was talking about neon signs? I'm like, you know, I'm
Yes.
obsessed with neon.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Are
they're
you
cool,
still?
right?
They're really cool. You sent me that one.
You
like,
know who
it
does
was-
neon signs?
Who?
Lindsay Friedel's family. That's their family
They
business.
do signs.
They do signs.
Yeah, I knew that.
And I was with
I
her
didn't know
last
they
night.
do-
I forgot to ask her.
Oh shit.
But like one day, dude, I would love to have even just like what WTF.
TF.
Like that.
And neon.
That'd be fine.
That
I
would
know
be
we're not
cool.
going to get our face and stuff. That's like
Yeah,
a lot. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? WTF. That's
That
our
would
goal.
be sick.
Dude, that'd be so with like the light behind us.
Uh-huh.
Like it'd be like WT would be like blue, and like F and the exclamation would be red, and it would like glow behind us.
You got the colors and everything
Yeah,
already.
yeah, I got everything. So
That would be sick.
this went pretty long.
Well, once we have the studio, we could play with shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, dude. We can bring out the Buddha. We should put like a little shelf. That's what we should get. What you think? We could put like a shelf and we could put trinkets and shit. Just fucking bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
Because I keep like every time I like look at her podcast.
We can't put anything on the sides
know.
of us. Like we'd have to stick shit up like right in front of
But
us.
do you
But if we have a
agree?
shelf.
Do you agree that like it'd be fun to add some like knickknacks?
Yeah, dude. Like people we like that
then-
like us could send us shit.
Send us
Someone
shits.
already wanted to get us a Wayne's World hat.
So we have the shelf.
We could do a shelf.
We could do a shelf.
And it could be, oh, dude, we gotta call it something.
We'll figure it out.
From the disciples, like all the disciples could send us
Dude,
shit.
I wish we could tell everybody.
No,
we
we're
have
not
big,
telling everybody. No.
But we got big plans.
We
Can,
got
can
big
I talk about
plans.
like the interview though with Mike? We do have like one.
Yeah,
We got
yeah.
an interview with Mike Hitt, who's this a pretty big producer in Pittsburgh, and he has a new song. I'm not going to reveal anything about it, but he's
Yeah.
going to reveal it on this podcast.
Yeah, he's gonna come and be our guest.
Yeah, Brad's going to be a guest, but this is going to be our first like
Yeah.
interviewee. Brad, it's going to be more of a battle.
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
Royale.
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
I'm excited.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be.
Because I want to go on
We're
other
having
people.
fun
I want to go on other people's podcasts. I want people on. I want to be
Yeah.
like in the world.
in the podcast world.
Yeah, we're like a team. you
Yeah,
know?
we are,
We're a
dude.
team.
Fucking right. What the fuck? But
With
why?
our people like, when can you do it? Sunday.
Yeah.
Another day. Sunday. We're never gonna get famous.
No, we are,
Because people
dude.
that do, they have to like. They're always like traveling.
Traveling,
they're at podcast
doing shit.
conventions.
There's conventions.
Yeah, all the time. That's how they
Network.
network and
Yeah.
stuff.
There's podcast conventions. Mm-hmm. I just think it's funny that
Dude, there's
like all the
convention
famous
everythings.
people have fucking podcasts now.
Yeah, I know.
It's like everybody.
But they drop
dude.
out though.
Do they?
Yeah, they always like stop.
Because I was listening to that Mark Maron.
But you're right. Everybody has a podcast.
Everybody does, and he was talking about Dax Shepard, and Dax Shepard has one.
Yeah, everybody. Like,
and like all the famous
everybody.
people go on each other's podcasts.
But there's a lot of people though. Like there's a lot of Jesus waiting for crying.
There's no crying.
Dude, with them, it's almost like when you have neighbors. You know, you're like, what the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing up
right.
there? So they're like, bow,
is,
bow, bow.
Yeah,
That's how it is with neighbors.
Yeah, it is.
That's why. Did you ever see the
fuck are
video?
they doing?
I'm gonna play this video. You ever see the video when it's like the neighbor thing, and they're like, they're like bowling. They're like, what the fuck are they doing bowling? And they show like the neighbors like bowling. Have you seen that?
I've never seen that.
I'll fucking play
That's
it.
funny.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
growing up, we had neighbors that were nuts. Whenever I was younger, because dude, there was 3 kids in the house. We always had friends over, and we were in a townhouse in Hickory Hills.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were always loud as shit. And I remember one night they put on like this big fake fight at like midnight.
A fake fight.
Yeah, dude, they were like banging on the walls and screaming at each other.
Jeez. Oh, here we go. I'll play it for them. Old neighbors. I remember one time Kirby was like listening, you know, and like they were fighting. And she
Oh,
was listening,
really?
and he
On
punched
McKee's
it-
Rocks?
Yeah, and he punched the wall right next to her ear.
No
yeah, she
way.
was listening, and he punched it. Like it almost like hit her. Like it was there like thin walls.
Did it come through your
No,
wall?
but it was like.
It was right there.
Yeah, it was right there. Isn't that funny? Like you're eavesdropping, and like boom.
neb shitting, yeah.
She thinks I have anger. Like I've had neighbors though that like that's anger. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude. When you like get and you're like blinded by it and you can't.
I just had.
I was locked up with this kid that he broke his hand twice
Yeah.
because he'd just flip out and start punching like concrete walls. I never understood that.
Yeah, people
Like,
have
you're
true
fucked,
anger.
dude.
I just have moments.
And he would black out.
Exactly. I don't.
Like you get so angry, you black the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like a loss of control. You know, that's like being under the
I
influence
don't
of
punch
something.
walls.
I've punched walls before.
I've never punched walls. I just have like a mini meltdown, like a quick meltdown.
Yeah, you're the kid. You're the like you said before.
What?
You want to break,
I
but you
wanna-
don't break.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you don't want to clean it up.
But I'm not saying-
And emotionally, you don't want to clean it up either. 'cause
Yeah,
if you,
emotionally too.
Yeah.
But I agree. I need to work on it. I'm gonna work on it.
Well, good for
I
you,
do
man.
work on it though.
Do you?
I wouldn't like. I don't even need to go to a therapist because like I know
That you're
Okay,
working on
I
it.
know. Like,
You
I'm trying.
know.
There's nothing she could tell me. I have fucking Google. Like I know the steps. Breathe.
I know
fucking
Google.
Eat well.
Yeah, and
sleep.
but the-
I don't get enough
the
sleep.
hardest
I have
thing
a
is
hard
the-
job. I have
Yeah.
like kids. I have like animals. I know, but I have to like somehow fucking.
Just yeah,
You
you
know
gotta
what I'm saying?
breathe.
You
Yeah,
gotta breathe.
absolutely.
You gotta breathe.
Aware. You gotta be aware of where your emotions are. And that's so hard for people.
Dude, like
Like anger is easy. Like you can tell when you're angry,
I'm
but
not-
then there's other emotions. Like the awareness is fucking key, dude.
I'm not gonna keep going about me, but one thing I just thought about that like
About you?
when I freak out.
Yeah.
Like I wear Under Armour to work when it's cold, right? So
Okay.
at night I take it off, and then in the morning like I couldn't find it, and like I just set it there last night. Went to bed and it's gone. Like I can't process it. Like I can't. Like I feel, you know, like I can't fucking do it. You know.
Like where'd it go?
Yeah, and I sit there and I grab my head. I'm like, where did it go? Where did it fucking go? And I throw shit like the clothes. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
Like, God,
Where the fuck is it?
you know, and I still haven't found it.
No way.
Still, this was 2 weeks ago.
I hope Kirby's fucking with you. I hope she took it and fucking.
Well, we're pretty long.
hit it
You
somewhere.
want to call it up?
Yeah, I
right?
gotta piss.
All right.
All right.
So we did
That's
it.
We're
Episode
done.
8.
Episode 8.
Last one here. Let's say bye.
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 Fuck. Bye.
Bye. It may look a little different. Well, this one looks a little different.
Yeah,
I
because you
the
forgot your fucking laptop, you fucking asshole.
So we'll see. I love the shelf idea, though.
The shelf would be cool, dude. We could put
Yeah.
it. We could even put a couple.
It's a fucking genius idea. I'm so excited.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, that
dude.
was
There's
good.
there's
See, we both
ideas.
contribute.
We big time.
I was like thinking about it. I know we keep saying we're gonna end it. One last thing, okay? Because we're not gonna be able to record in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Whatever. Let's suck it up for a second. Fucking. I was like thinking about it, and I was like, it's almost like my skill with like your crazy brain. It's like that's what makes.
That's what makes it.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to get more because I don't know what. Yeah, you're all the computer and. But dude, it's just working.
Like I said, we'll put it on the computer up there, and we
Yes,
can work on it
and we
together.
can work on
so
it
you
together.
can be involved in
yes,
that.
I want to put the little clips in and
Yeah.
the little noises and shit. I like that idea.
All right, so we'll put
All
this
right.
out. You'll see it. Well, if
Episode
you're
8.
watching this, it's out. So it's
Yeah,
stupid to
right.
say.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
The next one, we'll Facebook Live the other one for like 5 minutes at the new studio.
Oh, at the new studio.
Yeah, we'll set a
All
phone
right.
up and Facebook Live
All
so
right,
people can
that's
watch
cool.
us
And then it
film
like stays on there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Does it like Facebook Live? Does it go away after you're done?
Yeah, but you can still see it.
Oh,
it'll
okay.
show up
It'll
on
be on
our-
our group.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, our
Yeah, it'll be
group
on
was
our
the way
group.
to go, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll fucking close shit down.
Keep adding to the group.
Privatize.
Yeah.
We're like a weird club.
We're like a club.
Like a country club of fucking Y.
Yeah, it's a club of wine.
Yes.
Dude, we have big plans.
The cult
though.
of Y.
We do
yeah.
have big
We
plans.
do,
Like,
dude.
we're not
it's gonna
like
be
not
good.
doing anything.
No,
doing,
we're
like-
thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good, dude.
And then when you're a guest, it comes with like a lot of responsibility.
Well, yeah, especially if you want to challenge us with shit. We still don't know how we're gonna set it
So we're
up.
potentially talking to millions of people.
Potentially.
Yeah, maybe the views just aren't showing up.
I know. Maybe the fucking Russians are hacking it.
Right.
You know, they don't want us to get
What
big.
if?
What
Like
if?
there was like a glitch. Like, dude, we're like famous as
Fuck,
shit.
Yeah,
you don't
right.
even know.
That's like that dude that was famous. Was that you telling me about him? Finding it was the dude that had like the reggae album and Finding Sugar Man or something like that. He had a reggae album and it went huge in some African country.
I didn't tell you about that.
No,
Nah,
there's
definitely
Finding
not.
Sugar Man, I think is what it's called.
Huh.
And like they found him years later. The people from it was like their national anthem, one of his
Oh,
songs.
you didn't even
yeah,
know?
He had no idea,
That's
dude.
so
And then they
cool.
came and found him, and they brought him back to the country, and everyone was like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
He was like a construction worker
That's
or some
crazy.
shit. Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, it's funny how fast I forget
What
about
country would we be famous in though? Australia. That's where I want to be famous.
What country? That'd be funny if it was like Iraq. We had, like a following.
A cult following.
People
in
that like
Iraq.
secretly love Americans.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And like
They're-
we're like
yeah,
you know,
we're the face of it.
Yeah, 'cause we have the
look at
flag
these
and
two
stuff.
assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
or we're like enemies. Dude, it's crazy how fast I forget my points though. Like I had a point.
Yeah.
You forget your points super
Yeah,
fast.
but because then what? Yeah,
like I had
like
a
as
point.
we're talking,
I like just went boom, and it's gone.
because I distracted you.
Yeah, it's okay though.
But it's fine.
You
That's
were-
what keeps the flow going.
Because you were talking about the guy didn't know they
Sugar
were
Man.
famous.
Yeah.
And I was gonna bring something up, and I'm sure I'm listening to this right now. Like, damn it, that's what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's funny talking to yourself though. Like you kind of are talking.
You're talking to yourself right now.
Yeah, because we know we're gonna listen to it.
Well, that's how you meditate. You,
But I was
just, you
talking
stop
about-
talking to yourself and you
Stop
listen to
talking.
the sounds. That's how I'm teaching Eli to meditate.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know how you talk to yourself, buddy? He's like, yeah. I'm like, try stop doing that and
Yeah.
just listen to the sounds.
Just listen.
Yeah, instead of talking to yourself,
We're gonna
because that's
get-
all the thoughts.
We're gonna get more fans.
Everyone
and
has a
keep it
voice in
going.
their head. You know that.
Yeah, everybody.
It's your own.
Yeah.
How freaky
but
is
dude,
that?
but if you're deaf, do you have a voice in your head?
Do you think in words?
Yeah, in your head. Like Helen
You
Keller.
might think in pictures.
Like
But
Helen
had
Keller. She was
sight.
blind and deaf. So what's like when she?
What are her thought forms?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It's
That's a
fucking real
weird
weird.
lie. But
Remember we were gonna
What?
end every podcast with a why or like a what the fuck?
oh, that's it.
That's
okay, we're
it.
done.
So every podcast we're gonna something to think about.
Yeah, like
And like
so.
so Helen Keller.
I know a deaf dude too. But he writes.
All right.
He knows words.
Okay. But back in the day when they didn't, now they have hearing aids and shit.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, if you're
But
deaf
like he
and-
writes. Like so, maybe he does think in. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna ask him
it's
that.
a trippy question.
That
yeah,
is
do
a
you
trippy
think,
question.
or do you see
Like if you
thoughts?
like what are yeah? Because usually I think in
Look
words.
at your necklace now.
Yeah, Mia added all kinds of beads to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got the gum in there, dude. It's probably a fucking ecosystem in there.
One day you're gonna be like on a desert, like a plane crash, and you're gonna be like, gum. I can't eat it. It's for
yeah,
me.
right.
You just put it right back. You probably have a little bit of flavor.
I have no idea. Do you want to try it?
No.
I don't either.
All right.
All right,
Done?
we're done, dude.
Go.
Fuck,
We're out.
all
Go
right.
pee. All right, man. See you
Yeah, I
guys
gotta
next
pee.
time.